Week 4, Russian squat program. I was so hurt on this 4th week. I talked about it in the last video, but I mentioned I was starting to get some elbow tendonitis and my knee was flaring up with some pain. And now on this 4th week, my upper back started to bother me too. So we'll jump right into it because I have a lot of things to talk about for each day of squatting. Now this was the start of week 4, so this is the turning point of the program. Things are starting to change a little bit. I'm not using 80% on every single day anymore. And now the intensity is skyrocketing on the opposite days. We ended last week with a 6x2 at 80%, so we were starting this week off with a 5x5 at 85%, I believe. So that was 136 kilograms. For some reason, I truly thought this would be the hardest day of the entire program, and it actually ended up being okay. I came into that first set with a little pessimistic mindset, which I don't usually do. The first set was pretty hard for me, and then set 2 through 5 felt better than the first set. On this day, the weather was also starting to warm up finally, because it was in Wisconsin, it was really cold, and then all of a sudden it's really warm, and right now today it's burning hot outside. So the shirt had to come off for most of the sets. Usually we don't take our shirts off in the gym, at least the weightlifters don't. And I don't know why, because the summers are brutal. We don't have AC and no fan in the back really. And our fans are kind of trash. So, but anyways, took it off, got through my 5 sets, felt a little bit more optimistic for the rest of the week. Now, at the same time, something I haven't talked about a lot is I'm still training normally and doing other things, doing accessory work, doing snatch, clean and jerk. So something I've been doing every Monday is step-ups. Do 3 sets of, I think I did 3 sets of 12 this day. 3 sets of 12 step-ups, and my legs were super fried after those. My legs felt worse doing the step-ups than doing the actual 5x5 of squats. So going into Wednesday, when we had the 6x2 at 80% again, I was a little sore. This is also when I hit the peak of my elbow tendonitis. So Tuesday I do upper body stuff, and I could tell my front rack was just not feeling good. So I started doing rehab before my elbow tendonitis. You'll notice on some of these sets I'm doing some forearm-ish exercises. They're supposed to be elbow tendonitis rehab exercises, so doing those. These sets felt terrible, felt really sore, but again, it's the 6x2 I've been doing for the last 3 weeks, so I was fine, got through it. And then elbow tendonitis started to feel a little bit better on Thursday. I did some light snatch, clean and jerk. Friday I went heavier, it still felt okay. And then Saturday, we did our final set of squats for the week. So this was the 4x4. And so I'm thinking, well, if the 5x5 wasn't so bad, maybe the 4x4 is going to feel a little bit worse. And I was right, it was a little bit worse. And not to mention, I was training at my workplace, so I had to use metal plates, and I didn't want to drop any of the weights. So I had to be a little bit more careful and a little bit more aggressive on my sets. And so I was. I dropped any sort of tempo I had on those squats, so I'm starting to bounce a little bit more out of the bottom, which I wasn't entirely happy about. I wanted them to be stricter squats. I felt like I had to get through them though and be safe and not end up dropping any of the weights. There's a business that's below us, and anytime we drop anything, they freak out and come up and yell at us. So try to be careful. Still got through all the squats, and these were at 90%. I'm starting to notice the huge bumps in intensity. It's a 10% jump in a week, and you can definitely feel it. So for those of you who are doing this program as well, or who plan to, keep in mind that these 5% jumps are significant enough to totally trip your body out. After this last session though, I was a little bit more optimistic going into the next 2 weeks. So I'll cover those next week and the week after, and we'll see where things end up. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more stuff like this. I'll see you guys in the next one.